Hello, I am live. Just putting up some links to the stream, so don't mind me. Well, do mind me. I'll be multitask. Starting to get tired from the multitask. Alright, I think that's everything. Alright. Alright, and I will go into the Discord audio. Oh! Not sure if you can hear me, Tim. I can tell if you're talking or not. It doesn't seem like anything's coming up. Ah, yeah. Wheeler. Open the Wheeler app too. Hey.
Hi Donny, how you doing?
Oh, hi Tim.
I've actually got a microphone working today.
Awesome, awesome.
I see minimal numbers signed up again.
Yeah, it's gonna be like it's gonna be like that, unfortunately. I might ask Henrique if we are gonna do another AMS2 championship to maybe switch it to something like a Monday, because I know like Saturday evenings was a bit kind of off-putting for some people.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I can do any, so that's fine with me.
Yeah, and now that I've started doing some ACC endurance events, so I'm with a few of the guys, you know, Sergio Mendes and Simon Spett, and then we're doing 24 hours of Suzuka. So I've actually just dropped out of that for an hour to do this, and then I'll be back in that again.
You're just mad, Donny. That's it.
Yeah.
But I'm very jealous. I keep wanting to do one of the long races.
Yeah, they're fun enough. Like, I only started last week was my first time doing one with another group.
Yeah, fair enough. I think the longest I've done is a 2.4 hour that SRS did a while back.
Oh, I had missed all of them, so I never got to see them. Were they good?
I enjoyed them. I think the biggest problem with the long races is the incident points. Of course, are per race rather than per hour or half hour or whatever.
Oh, yeah, I get you. Yeah, that would be a problem. And he couldn't turn them off for it, or... yeah, I get you.
So I've had numerous discussions with people about that, and some people reckon it per race works just as well because the longer races are better people anyway. So I don't know, but yeah.
Would be like, could you change it so that it would go like every 4 incident points you accumulate, or maybe not 4, but like every 2 or 3 incident points you accumulate, only then it will take off, you know, a championship point. So if you get 3 incident points, that then it will take off 3 championship points.
It's possible, but I don't think Haringo likes the idea of fiddling with his system that he's got running at the moment.
Yeah, that's what I figured. It must be a load of work, like, 'cause I've done a bit of programming in the past, and just making small changes can get annoying, and then it can affect other things that you wouldn't expect, and more problems arise.
Yeah, also, I think he feels this works and doesn't want to mess with it. I think he's had bad situations before with that sort of thing.
Hey, cheese. Been out all day, just got back, need to eat, too tired to jump into VR, forgotten about this. No worries. No worries. Yeah, Cheese just said in my chat there that he'd been out all day, so he's a bit too tired to do this race. So he won't be there. He was the guy you were racing with last week. Christopher Haig.
Yeah, no, fair enough. We certainly don't want a tired Cheese, do we?
No, yeah, sorry, I realised once I said cheese you wouldn't know what I was on about. There's a Discord group that we're on, a guy called Mooney GT. He's a YouTuber, although he hasn't made videos in a while. And he had an SRS series a while back, or a few months ago, but so Cheese is one of the guys there, and he goes by Cheese, so...
Fair enough. I knew who you meant because I picked up on his name last week.
Oh yeah, oh sure, you were listening in, yeah, you would have heard me saying Cheese the whole time. Alright, better quit out.
Well, it looks just like just the three of us then.
Yeah, that's the way it's gonna be, because Sergio can't do it because he's driving right now in the ACC thing.
Not as dedicated as you are, obviously.
No, clearly not. I was saying to him he should have set up like 2 wheels and stuff and 2 sets of pedals and used his left arm and leg to do the ACC stuff and do the right arm and right leg to do the AMS2 one.
That sounds like a plan. It might be exciting if he was doing VR, but yeah.
It's going pretty well. Cheese, the 24-hour. I'll put in a link to Sergio streaming. So Sergio's streaming at the moment. We're running 12th. We had started on pole at 14th, and it's been going pretty well. Like, I think we're 2 laps down on the leader now, but like, you know, we haven't had any major incident. I don't know if Sergio's had. I went slightly off the road at one point for about 3 seconds when I let a leader by. I kind of misjudged it and lost 3 seconds. So that was my like biggest 1 lap loss. So my stint went really well. I was really happy with it because it was raining. Oh, it looks really pretty with the lights now. Okay, join in. Oh yeah, you couldn't see this. Wrong monitor. Yeah, I figured out my pedals afterwards. It was it was your man Mooney GT actually. He said he was having issues as well, and he had to delete a file in his documents folder that was like set the controllers, and that let me then get my pedals detected.
Well, it's good that you managed to get it sorted. I had to rebind all my buttons because the pit speed limiter wasn't set and things like this.
Oh yeah, like I was going to have to rebind everything, but the problem was it wasn't even detecting my pedals to begin with. Like, so I was smashing down on them in the binding thing and nothing was happening.
The fun of having some software that keeps getting updated.
Oh, I know, yeah. Like, I do like AMS2 a lot, but it can get annoying that side of things.
That's it, but at least, you know, it's good that they're updating it and stuff. You know, they're working on it and everything still.
Yeah, they put in a power load of work. And like, look, they're a small studio. I know that some people don't excuse that or not. I do a bit, and I just say, look, I paid a certain amount of money, but I'm involved in groups with like Mooney's Discord server. We do a load of AMS2 there, so I get a lot of fun out of it.
No, I enjoy it. I enjoy the split races as well, the multi-class ones, and with changeable weather and time and stuff, which I don't think the others do as well.
Would you do many public lobbies, or would you is this offline kind of?
I mainly do offline, but I've done some of the public lobbies just because it's fun. Unlike SRS, it doesn't matter if you bump people a little bit.
Yeah, I rarely do public lobbies, but I did it last night where I was on I was actually driving with a guy called Steelcast. I don't know if you know him. He does a load of.
He does all the setups, doesn't he?
Yeah, that guy. He was casting on his Discord, so I was staying up late, so I said, I'll join in. And one of the races we took GT1 cars to a Bathurst, but whoever set up the lobby had put in AI, and I was taken out by Renato. The AI called Renato, and if you don't know, Renato is the lead dev of Ryza.
Probably did it deliberately.
Yeah. There was another AI car that was caught in one of the corners as you climb up Bathurst, so I had to go extra wide and kind of slow, and I'm guessing the Renato AI saw an exposed, they were like, here's my chance to dive bomb him.
Nice. Yeah, I like SRS, and I drive really quite carefully because I don't want any incident points.
Yeah. I've always noticed you being a really, really solid driver in terms of like I've always tend to see 0 incidents, or you're never in crashes or stuff. Will we hit ready? So I don't know if your man Troy is joining in or not.
Well, let's click it. He can join later if he wants.
I had actually asked for Donington National, but I only looked at it again yesterday and realised it was Donington GP, because I prefer the national layout. But the GP is still alright. I really like Donington.
Donington's the only racetrack I've driven around.
Oh, have you driven it in real life?
Yeah. So I count it as my track.
Oh, nice. And what's it like in real life then? Like, would you think, like, I don't know, what is it like basically?
I think it's really similar to what we've got. It's just when I drove around it, we weren't going super fast or anything.
Yeah. And what car were you in?
The best one I drove was a open-top Saab Turbo.
Oh, it must be nice, open top, so you got all the wind.
That's it, and it was about this time of year, so it was glorious sunshine and everything.
Oh, be careful of hitting the pole things here. They give you incident points, and they can actually damage your suspension, or at least they used to. I remember back with the... Did you do the Pro Car Championship on AMS2 a few months ago?
Yeah, I got involved with that one.
Yeah, I remember in practice I found out very quickly the suspension can get quite badly damaged.
Yeah, I noticed that, and I remember people getting loads of incident points having hit them.
I put on, I got Enrique to set up real weather for everything, but because it's summer, it's always been like clear days basically. I mean, when we were at Donington Park, it was a bit overcast, but that was it.
Yeah, I think the real weather makes much more sense in the longer races. And yeah, as you're saying,
I think the main reason I added it was to kind of differentiate it more from AC. To have a chance to have rain.
that's it. Who knows, we might get a thunderstorm.
The rain in AMS2 looks great.
Yeah, it's superb. It also affects the car really nicely as well.
Yeah,
It's certainly not an add-on.
I'll let him know about Mooney's server. Cheese. Yeah, Cheese was just saying in the chat that he asked me basically, unsubtly, I'll be unsubtle, can you get Tim to join Mooney's server? So basically, look, I'll point you in the direction, I'll let you know the server, Mooney GT server, where we do some racing and some hot lapping stuff, and there's some rally stuff, but a lot of AMS2 stuff there and racing and that, some really sound guys. So look, I'll private message you it there, and you can join if you want there. You know,
That'd be great.
pressure, no pressure if you don't want to. But we do a thing called a Community Championship Series as well, and it kind of works like SRS racing. We just finished the second one there. It's basically every Saturday, 12 o'clock our time. We do a race basically, so it's like a 10-minute quali and 20-minute race. 6 weeks of it, but one thing we do is we only pick the best 5 out of 6 results, so you can afford to miss a week, or you know, if you have a bad race, you can drop that one. So a little less harsh if something goes wrong.
Sounds cool. That'd be good. I love the atmosphere. You know, some of the community we get in SRS. I think it's one of the best things.
Yeah, that's what I like about SRS, where it's like, it's big enough to have, well, maybe not the AMS2 side, but it's the AC side. It's big enough to have, like, you know, constantly new people coming in and out, but small enough that you get to know, like, anyone who keeps consistently turning up.
Yeah, I think most people know me because I consistently get in the way.
No, no, no. I wouldn't notice you because I was like, oh well, that guy's, you know, super clean and sound, like, you know, basically. It's like, you know your man Brand, or Gabrand?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, you know, I've no problem racing with him because he's, you know, he's always respectful on the track and that, even if he is a good bit slower, like, so I have no problem with anyone like that.
Yeah, that's what I've always tried to do, because I realise I'm not the fastest out there at all, but I do try and keep it clean and make sure I don't get in people's way. I think it should all be about having fun.
Yeah, I like to compete now, I won't lie, and I think for me SRS has enough of that. I can get some competition, but I still make sure to keep it, you know, fun, and a few times I have noticed myself getting a bit over competitive, and when I did that I just took a, you know, I stepped away for a week or two, you know, and I just said, look, you know, make it fun again, because when I got over competitive I was getting over stressed and I wasn't enjoying it as much.
Yeah, with the incident points you can't get very competitive because, yeah, it just ruins everything. Someone just taps you and suddenly you're losing points.
Or even in AC, if you exclude incident points, just tapping someone in AC, the cars ping pong off each other anyway, so it can be a disaster.
Yeah, that's true.
AMS2's one isn't as bad, although it can be a bit iffy. I think race rooms, like, I haven't played RF2 or iRacing, or RF2 online or iRacing at all, so I don't know what they're like, but race rooms, like, contacts are so nice because the cars just don't bounce off each other like rubber balls.
I don't think I've tried race room yet. I'll have to have a look at it.
Oh yeah, we do a bit of that on Mooney's Discord as well, so yeah, and there's a few guys can explain it to you, because there's a kind of funny pricing thing. You need to kind of buy this external money thing, but then you can actually get like a load of the content for much cheaper if you do it that way.
Well, that's a bit weird. Okay.
Yeah. I think it was so they could avoid being extra charges in the Steam store or something for DLC, because Steam take a 30% cut, and I think this kind of helped them bypass it.
Fair enough. I'm sure we can work it out.
But you can basically get like the whole game and it's everything in it for €50 if you do it in the correct way. Which is, there's a lot of content and that's not too bad.
Yeah, that's not too bad at all, is it?
And you can, if you don't want everything, there's like some packs that give you a little taster of everything, or you know, it might give you one car from a class and you only need to own one car to be able to, you know, drive online against other people in that class and stuff, so. But I basically, I didn't play Race Room at all until I joined a few Discords like Mooney's at the start of 2021. And while it's still not the sim I play the most, I definitely enjoy it when I play it.
Fair enough. I don't know how fast you're going, but you must be pushing it. There are a lot of bollards lying down.
Yeah, I went slightly wide at one point. I kind of got distracted. nearly convinced they've added more details to... They may have actually added details to Donington. Was Donington track this detailed when we drove it back with the Pro car? Like, to me it seems like there's like extra, you know, texturing on the track or something. Like there's some darker points and lighter points and stuff. I'm not sure. And I'm not talking about the rubbering in of the track, I mean the kind of actual gravel or something, or tarmac.
I think there's a little bit more detail, yeah.
Like down after the S's, and when you do this long sweeping left turn, you can, after that part, you can see, like, you know, on the outsides some little strips. And I seem to remember when I did ACC a few months ago with Donington, I was blown away when they had that. And I can't remember, was it I had thought AMS2's version didn't have it, or the mod track of AC didn't have it. But now I notice this has it, so.
Of course, it might depend when they've modelled it, because if they, that looks like replacement tarmac, doesn't it?
Yeah. Oh, I see the airplane. I know it's not important, but I like seeing those things.
It's one of the things I think isn't that realistic. I don't think that airport's as busy as they make it out in this.
I don't care. I like the excitement and drama of seeing the plane.
Fair enough. I used to live under Heathrow's flight path. I think I got a bit blasé about planes.
Oh, jeez, yeah, I could imagine.
Unless it was Concorde.
Yeah, I lived in Southampton for a year, and I definitely got used to like seeing planes often, because it wasn't too far from the airport.
Okay, it doesn't look like I'm giving you much competition today. Sorry about that.
Ah, no worries. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fill up the tank, so hopefully that slows me down a little bit. Because I've done that before and it works.
Fair enough. I have managed to go fast. I've been tweaking the setup to make the car a little bit more the way I want it to handle. But yeah.
Have you a button that says not the return to menu now? Don't press that one, but proceed to next session.
I've got one that just says continue.
Can you hit continue? Because you're the server host. Perfect.
Of course I am. Sorry, I forgot that. I was waiting for you to do it because yeah, it's your stream.
Yeah, no, it's AMS2. It's the first person who joins the lobby.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, well I'll wait till you click you're ready and then I'll press start.
71 litres.
That's going to be a big bang if you have an accident.
Yeah.
Donny driving the fuel tanker.
Yeah. I took a steel cast setup, and then he had messaged me there, and he, in the description of that video, he kind of made a few tweaks to it because it's changed a little since the update. And the one he has now, it's really stable. It feels really nice.
Yeah, I might have to have a look at that and find it.
Yeah.
Could really do with a radar on this.
Yeah, it's the only game I have the proximity arrows on because there's no radar.
I know that on the forum people have asked for it, but no one's actually said anything about it.
if it's possible to make one through SimHub or something. Because I had seen a little video of making one, but I don't know if it would work with AMS2. It might be just AC or something.
That's an interesting idea. I haven't looked at SimHub.
Oh. Yeah, I need to use it a bit more for stuff. It's outrageous how much it can do. I need to adjust to the heavier tank. So much detail. I don't know if it's...
It's so tail happy, this car.
Yeah, that's where I think Steele's setup definitely helped a bit. It's a little more planted, but it's funny, and he said it himself. And when he said it, I kind of realized, yeah, the car is actually kind of understeery, but then the rear kicks out suddenly as well. Like the rear feels loose, but the car actually is an understeery car, which is weird.
Yeah, I softened the front roll bar to give me a bit more steering, but also a little bit at the back to stop it just breaking away.
See, now you sat down for 10 minutes, grabbed some food, you're ready. Yeah. Oh no, is that... Did you send that message? Oh yeah. No, it was very similar to a previous one.
Surprised me with your braking there.
Yeah, I got distracted by a message in the chat. Sorry. Oh, and I don't care about incident points for this race, so you can dive bomb me if you want. No, I don't know if you care about your overall average. I don't really.
You see, I actually follow it all to try and keep improving.
What I would say is just don't be afraid if there's a little side-by-side tap. I won't mind at all.
Fair enough.
How long have you been on SRS then? Because pretty sure like you've been on way longer than me.
Oh yeah, I've been there a few years now. I can't remember when I started.
I first joined in 2018, but then like 2019 I wouldn't have done much, I didn't have time, and then I got big back into it in 2020.
That's probably about the same sort of time then, actually.
Oh.
I got into it when Muscle pushed it.
Yeah, I remember it was like Gamer Muscle and William Marsh and them kind of seen them do it and advertise it, and I was like, oh wow, that's like, I like the idea of iRacing, but I didn't want to pay for it.
So yeah, that's about right.
I couldn't pay for it, I couldn't afford it, and I was like, I didn't really like the idea of the pricing scheme. But when I saw SRS, I was like, oh, this is like everything I want.
I love the variety of SRS. iRacing seems very American-centric.
But then, like, I've always wanted to try some oval racing, and like nothing provides anything apart from iRacing. Like, R Factor 2 has some stuff in it, but as far as I know, the AI got broken completely for that. Like, the flags don't work and stuff. I remember Billy Strange made a video a good while ago on it, just expressing his anger.
Yes, I know I've done some oval racing in R2, but yeah, I don't understand the rules anyway, so.
And I was never on SRS when they did the NASCAR 2003 game. I've no idea when they did it.
No, I didn't even know they did.
Yeah, that's why there's like the oval rating there, and if you look in the kind of the race or the forums, you know, and you look through the different game app downloads, there's one for that game. So I was like, oh,
Of course there is, yeah. I know there's an oval rating and off-road rating, but I presumed it was just one of those ones.
Sorry, you got cut off there when you said presumed.
Sorry, it's because I forgot I'm push to talk and let go of the button with the hairpin.
I do that. That's what I figured happened.
Yeah, I presumed it was there just as a future thing, like the off-road one, which they only used what, a year ago or so.
What did they use it for? I must have missed it.
I think they used some who did they use it in? It was either AC or Project Cars or something weird.
Was it a rallycross they did or something?
Yeah, they just did a series of rallycross or something.
There'll be AMS2 will be getting some ovals in the future because of the Racing USA Pack 2 or 3 will be adding it. So that'd be interesting.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. The other things I find weird in AMS2 is the flags don't seem to do very much. Don't even get a checkered flag at the end.
I've never thought about that. Overshot. Oh man, I really overshot that chicane. And then
I'm overshooting this.
I know, especially in the other layout, I can get track penalties on the chicane in the national layout really easily, or track warning. And like, I don't know what it said on SRS, but I think on Mooney's or whenever maybe it was another guy we did it with, it was like, you get a drive-through on your third warning. And I got a drive-through after like 3 laps or 4 laps. And then I was already up to 2 warnings really quick afterwards. And it was only a 15-minute race.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever triggered the drive-through yet.
There's a time for a first.
I obviously don't drive competitively enough. Though this chicane sometimes catches me out.
Yeah, it's tough, the one at Donington, because some people can do them really quick and I lose time to them, and then when I try to do them quick I end up cutting them and getting penalties or warnings.
Yeah, I know the feeling, yeah.
I always kind of lisp that nearly or mess it up. Do you use the custom force feedback, or are you on default?
I'm on default. I tried using the custom and it just feels really wrong. I think the settings are wrong somewhere between it or...
And what wheel do you use?
I've got a DD2.
Oh, jeez, fancy. Yeah, I'm on the T300, and to be honest, I actually really like the default. But I decided one day to try out the custom, especially because Steele had put up the video, and I realized he had a T300 as well. So I was like, oh, like this is perfect. You know, I get to see his settings and try it out, and I do like it. I must try the default again and see what it's like, but like I'm feeling so much. I love feeling the actual detail of the road surface through my wheel, even though I know it doesn't help me go fast or anything, and I'm getting a load of it here. It's really nice.
Yeah, I'd like to feel it better. It's as say when I loaded it up though, it just jotted in my hand whenever I was moving and shaking everything. It was just terrible. And I couldn't quite work out what to change to get it to feel right.
Yeah, it's when you opening up the actual custom force feedback file is kind of daunting to look at.
That's it, and I'm sure the comments mean something to somebody, but didn't mean much to me.
The thing is, I'm not actually too much of a force feedback kind of snob. Like once I get something that kind of works, I just stick with it, and feel like I'll adapt over a little bit of time, and then I'll know if I want to tweak something slightly.
Yeah, I think it's yeah, the way I normally do it as well. It's just yeah, I just feel as though I could do with a little bit more. You know, the wheels are letting go a bit, or that, but I don't think it make much difference to me driving really.
I'm gonna let you go ahead for a little bit, and then I'm gonna try and catch up. All right? Might as well have some fun with it.
That'd be fine. That's absolutely fine. That's what I was doing last week.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I remember you let cheese by for a bit. Hey Mooney, what's the crack? Just doing taking a break to do the SRS race. It's only me and a guy called Tim on, who I'll be sending him.
Though whenever I try it though, I let someone pass and then make a stupid mistake as well, so give myself even more of a problem.
No, I said I'm taking a break from the ACC to do the SRS race, and then I'll be back at the ACC again. But yeah.
That's what happened last week. I let cheese pass and then spun it on the next corner.
This sucks.
It made it much more of a race to catch him up though.
Yeah. Gave you extra motivation. But yeah, I'm doing the SRS race because I had said to Henrik, like, I will do them and stream them, so I want to do them. I want to try and encourage AMS2 and SRS, although it's all small. I think I might suggest not to do Saturday evenings and try switch it to like Monday evenings. Saturday evenings I think is a lot of people's time not to be sim racing. But I'm gonna let Tim know about your Discord server and that. He said he was kind of he would be interested in it, so hopefully he joins. The Jin just popped in to check. Hope 24 hours going well. Yeah, it's going. It's well, before I left, it was going well. We were up to 12th. Sergio might still be streaming. I linked it earlier in this chat.
I just got to remember to keep an eye on you for when you overtake.
Every day is leg day. I tell him to come race with us. Yeah, I'll send him the links. And I told him about CCS and that, and how that works. Yesterday was leg day. Today also then. Every day is leg day. It's gotta be today as well. I suppose you were if you were driving some AMS2 with the GT4s, you were doing the left calf training again today. Arms and shoulders. Ooh. Smashed them. See the build-up of rubber on his car. It's pretty cool. I can see a bit of the build-up of rubber on the back of your car. That's pretty cool. Like emulating, like rubber was coming off your tires and hitting the bodywork of the bottom parts of the bodywork of your car.
Nice.
Like black marks on it.
I love the way you can hear the rubber with the marbles when you're riding, going offline a bit.
I don't know if I've noticed that, but I probably won't be able to not notice it anymore. And now that you've mentioned it, it's like it'll always stick in my head now.
The other one I have noticed is when someone else does and it flicks up and hits your car. I've heard that as well.
Oh, I might have my graphics on too low for that.
Oh no, you can just hear it, you can't see it. Well, you might be able to see it, I don't know.
Oh,
look, aeroplane behind us, Donny. Try and pick you off.
I actually looked. I'm on triple, so I tried looking at my right monitor to see. And I won't lie, I slightly looked beyond, as if slightly over my shoulder. I got so immersed. It's happened once on SRS a few years ago where I got spun off by some guy, but I was so immersed or something. Like, when he went by again or something, I ended up giving him the middle finger to my, looked at the right monitor and went by, gave him the middle finger, and then I was like, oh, he couldn't see that.
That'd be real VR.
Yeah. It was funny. Like, normally I try and keep everything polite, like, and I want to message it in the chat because, like, no one wants to see that. No one cares about, like, my bickering. But it was one of those, like, I was just like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I always shout at people when they nudge me off the track or something like this. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we all do it, but as long as you don't, like, then constantly go, spam afterwards, like calling someone an idiot or something, it's fine.
Yeah, I've been receiver of that before, and they were actually shouting at the wrong person. It wasn't me who'd hit them.
We need emotes in AMS2.
It's a Spa T1 incident, and they were shouting at me, and it was, yeah, someone else.
This is the end of the race. I thought there was 2 minutes left. Got a dive up. Oh, I hit you, did I? I'll wait, I hit you. I actually didn't mean
I
to
saw you
back
coming up the inside and
Yeah.
just spun it. Go on. That was entirely my fault.
Oh, did I not tip you then?
No, you didn't hit me.
All right. That was a good race.
Well, thanks for waiting for me.
No worries.
It'd be really good if you could sort of chat after a race as well, but because of the way it all works, you have to wait till it logs you out.
Yeah, I remember I said that like 2 weeks ago. I remember saying or 3 weeks ago. This is like, why can't we chat here?
Yeah, that's it. It's even worse, of course, when
it's much better
if the person who's in charge of the, who's been, put in charge of the server logs out, because everyone loses the details then.
Well, no, it switches host. It just moves host.
But does it? Because I thought I'd noticed someone else had done it, and everyone lost their results.
Oh no, I think actually, now don't do it yourself. But I think because you're the host, you can hit the continue to. Because I'm guessing you have a continue button, do you?
Return to lobby, yeah.
Yeah. No, don't press it. That's not return to menu. No, that's return to lobby, is it?
That's what it says.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you can close the server and it all saves. Because I do remember one of the Pro Car Championship races, it ended really quickly. Or it ended after one of the guys in our Discord, because there was a few of us in a Discord chat. One of them said, screw it, I'm going to do it, because he knew he was the host. And it did save everything. So I think it is possible, but it's only a 2-3 minute wait, so I don't mind.
Yeah, that's it, isn't it? And it's okay if you've got Discord, because you can chat anyway.
Yeah. That's why I figured, because the first week I was in Mooney's Discord with 2 other guys for the first race. And then Lars had watched, and he kind of suggested, oh, would you be able to do the voice chat in the SRS one for this? And I said, yeah, actually, that's a good idea, because it is so small, like you might as well try and encourage as many people to come and chat away with them.
That's it. I know Haringa isn't a great fan of people talking during racing, but I have to say, yeah, this one has got me firing up Discord and setting up microphones for the first time.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have to join the Discord, is the thing, like.
Yeah, but it's part of that community thing, isn't it? It's building that community, which is...
no, what I mean by is the talking and chatting. It's like, well, it's only optional, so, you can join it if you join it, it should be all chatting.
Yeah, that's it. It's I think it's a good thing, as long as people behave themselves and don't go a bit iRacing on it.
No, yeah, I think that would be the worry, and I suppose that's probably what he's more worried about, is it just falls into degenerate shouting.
But let's face it, it's some of the most interesting bits to watch in the racing.
Yeah, I know. And sometimes when you see it on the Discord, you're like, the popcorn goes out. But
that's it. It's it's fun. But yeah, it's probably not great to encourage it.
No, and I do understand why he has a very, especially on the forums where he has a really low tolerance. And at first I was kind of intimidated by it, but then I realized, look, just use common sense. Like, don't do obvious things. Don't give out about something on the thread, about a race or something,
Yeah, no, that's true. It's true.
And like it has, like, the forum has been civilized the whole time, because I hear like iRacing forums can be so toxic at times, where there's
I can well believe that. Yeah,
the SRS ones, if there's anything like bad that happens, like, it gets snuffed out straight away.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
It's mostly
I
us
sometimes
eating
find it's a bit too much because once or twice I wanted to have a conversation about incidents or how people race and what we should be doing. And yeah, that's been squashed. But, it's just the way
Yeah.
it goes. I can understand him being twitchy because, yeah, it's very easy for those things to get toxic.
Yeah.
And yeah, in general, it's working really well, I think. It's yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I still race there for a reason.
That's it.
Anyway, I'm gonna head because I want to get back to the group for the 24-hour thing. But I will send you the link to Mooney's Discord first, and I'll send you a link to his channel and one of the other guys on that Discord because he's a good YouTube channel, does really good videos and. Anything else?
Superb. Well, have a good
I'll send you
24-hour race and get some sleep.
Yeah, I'll send you the link to Steelcast setup for the sprint car. It's at the end. He shows screenshots, and I kind of put in the values, and then in the description he's like 3 different values for 3 of the things, and I put them in.
Okay. No, that'd be cool. Brilliant. Thanks, Donny. And I'll watch you. I'll carry on watching your race because I've watched some of it already.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'll see you.
Brilliant. See you then. Thanks. Bye.
Bye. Oh, it's off the Imola motor leaderboard. No, I tried looking it up for the sprint car, and I don't think I could see it. Yeah. I'm going to. I don't think I saw his on the Imola for the sprint car, but I'm going to be ending the stream now and setting up a stream again in about 2 minutes for going back doing the 24-hour stuff. So. Yeah, a lot are, but I couldn't see it unless it's like way down the list. I looked through like the top 30 and I couldn't see his name. So, yeah, I know Imola is his go-to track. Yeah, so I'm gonna end the stream and I will be back in a few minutes. I'll put the links to this stream in all the Discords, so or you can just refresh my channel in a second. But like obviously not this page, it'll be in a new internet web page, but yeah. Alright, thanks for watching guys. It was fun. I know it's a quiet race. It's a pity SRS isn't bigger with the AMS2, but I had fun. Tim's a really sound guy. That's my first time talking to him proper. But I've raced with him a good bit before, and he's a really nice sound guy and nice driver. So yeah. Alright. See you in a few.